I grew up with coconut trees growing at the gate. Coconut leaves lulled my childhood sleep. Every evening when I heard the rustle of coconut leaves, I asked my grandmother, since when have coconuts been existing? Bến Tre was formed by three Aos, Bảo, Minh and An Hóa, and reinforced by the alluvium of the Mekong River, which created verdant orchards with fruits for all four seasons. The fertile soil is also the place where the coconut tree produced numerous products derived from the coconut itself. With coconut trees forests everywhere, from orchards to embankments, Bến Tre had become the coconut homeland, just like the tight link between land and humans in this province. Located in the Mekong Delta, Bến Tre has a natural area of 2,360 square kilometers at a distance of 87 kilometers from Ho Chi Minh City, at the center of the economic interchange with the Serpent Key Economic Zone via the Ho Chi Minh City Trung Lương Rạch Miễu Bridge Highway, connecting Hàm Lương Bridge, Cổ Chiên Bridge linking Trà Vinh and other surfing provinces of the Mekong Delta, such as Sóc Trăng, Bạc Liêu and Cà Mau. Bến Tre province has become the center of the western coastal provinces, the most dynamic economic region of the Mekong Delta, only after Cần Thơ City. The characteristics of a Mekong Delta province, together with four large rivers being the main waterway communication to the west and Ho Chi Minh City, have given Bến Tre an advantage in the development of waterway communications, of a garden economy, and in goods exchange with neighboring provinces. Connected to the fully invested waterways and roads communications infrastructure is Giao Long Port, belonging to Saigon Newport Corporation, fully completed with transport capacity of over 200,000 tons per year. With an area of nearly 70,000 hectares, the province is an abundant source of raw materials for the coconut processing industry. The export turnover has averaged nearly $200 million a year, with over 40 coconut products. Also from coconut trees, intercropping cultures such as shrimp coconut, cocoa and coconut have brought additional income for farmers. The quality of Bến Tre cocoa beans are considered to be of high quality, with a yield of 1,000 tons of dried cocoa beans per year. Handicraft villages and the processed food industry with materials from the coconut tree are also unique features, creating Bến Tre's brand name. Bến Tre, also known as the kingdom of ornamental plants and seedlings, with its well-known flower gardens, fruit orchards, Cái Mương Chợ Lách area, supplying the market annually several types of fruits and millions of crop trees and well-known ornamental plant varieties. They are also the materials for fruit processing plants of the province. 65 kilometers of coastline are an advantageous condition for Bến Tre to develop a strong marine economy, including aquaculture and fishing, fishery logistics, shipping, and sea travel. With an aquaculture area of nearly 47,000 hectares, nearly 4,300 fishing vessels, the total annual fish production is over 450,000 tons, which is an abundant source of raw materials for the fishery processing industry. Bến Tre is becoming a good market and competitive for shrimp and fish feed factories. Taking advantage of the marine economy, Bến Tre is encouraging investment in the development of the shrimp value chains, especially high-tech shrimp farming. Bến Tre is like a pearl island in the middle of the river. Its clear ecological environment is a convenient condition for the development of ecological tourism, as it still maintains the pristine nature of the Mekong River, Phụng Islet, Tàu Islet, Ốc Islets, with their fertile soil and verdant orchards with luxuriant fruits. Visitors from everywhere come to Phụng Islet for the beauty of wild nature, but this also carries great potentials for large-scale tourism projects to be started. Bến Tre is a sacred land with heroic characters. It attracts travelers from faraway lands with the names of famous historical characters such as Nguyễn Đình Chiểu, Nguyễn Thị Định, and monuments such as the Đồng Khởi Monument. Festival has unique cultural characteristics associated with the land, the history, and the Bến Tre inhabitants. investment for the tourism industry has resulted in more and more luxurious facilities in satisfaction of the diverse needs of guests visiting the province. Bến Tre's trade and service infrastructure have been in steady growth over the years. Bến Tre has also established large-scale modern trade centers to meet the demand in the province. This is also a premise for the province to call for investment for the construction of self-service stores, supermarkets, wholesale centers, and high-end goods trading centers. Education and health are also two areas where Bến Tre province has invested to create a better living environment for residents and investors in the province, with a public school system and a hospital system in satisfaction of the most basic requirements. With a well-developed road and waterway infrastructure with convenient connections, the two industrial zones Giao Long and An Hiệp in Bến Tre have started operations with full and complete infrastructure and are fully leased by enterprises. Industrial products from the enterprises here are quite diversified, mostly processed seafood, coconut-derived products, garment and textile, leather and footwear, mechanical, electrical, and electronic industries. Annual export turnover of enterprises of these two industrial parks is over $500 million. Bến Tre has a population of 1.3 million people, over 70% of which are of working age, a ratio of trained workers of over 52%, more than 200,000 skilled workers working in Ho Chi Minh City and neighboring provinces. It also has 4 colleges and schools, many vocational training institutions, particularly the Ho Chi Minh City National University College in Bến Tre, is a place to train high-quality human resources. With its favorable geographical location, abundant potential, and natural advantages, along with well-financed infrastructure, Bến Tre's Provincial Competitiveness Index and its Public Administration Performance Index are always in the good performance group. The province's management is determined to reform administrative procedures in the sector of business investment, creating a free and open investment environment. Tax incentives policies, land rental, human resources training are developed in the most preferential manner, especially the one-stop shop mechanism for enterprises, with a focal point being the Startup and Investment Promotion Center of Bến Tre Province. As the pioneer in the construction of a startup ecosystem and in active support of the startup community, Bến Tre promises to be an ideal destination for domestic and foreign investors to start their own businesses and make their long-term investment in the province.
Trong quá trình từ lúc chúng tôi bắt đầu liên hệ với lại Trung tâm xúc tiến đầu tư tỉnh Bến Tre thì chúng tôi đã được các cái cơ quan ban ngành trong tỉnh tạo điều kiện giúp chúng tôi rất là nhiều trong cái phần giải quyết cái thủ tục để đầu tư rất nhanh, mà cái này mà nếu chúng tôi nói so sánh với các cái nơi khác thì không có chỗ nào nhanh hơn.
Doanh nghiệp mà vào đầu tư trong khu công nghiệp á, thì cái cơ bản là chúng ta thuận lợi về hạ tầng, điện nước, đường xá giao thông. Vấn đề thứ hai là tiền thuê mặt bằng. Thứ ba nữa là được miễn cái thuế thu nhập doanh nghiệp nhiều năm liền.
The infrastructure of industrial parks and clusters is one of the priorities to call for investments for the creation of a clean land fund. Bến Tre has promulgated its land planning and has called for investment in construction and infrastructure business for 4 industrial parks, Phú Thuận, Giao Hóa, Thanh Tân, Phước Long, and other 12 industrial clusters. Adjacent location with Ho Chi Minh City with a clean environment, Bến Tre is calling for investment in the field of ecological tourism, cultural tourism, resorts, R&R associated with medical care. Heading for sustainable development, Bến Tre is keen on the development of renewable energy sources. With the investment in the wind power plants along the coast, Bến Tre is currently calling for investment in solar power plants. With abundant raw materials, Bến Tre is actively inviting investors for the processing of high-value added products from coconut, fruit, agricultural, and aquatic products for export. The province is currently calling for investment in such fields as markets, trade centers, urban areas, residential areas, urban renewal and upgrading, agriculture, rural development, education and healthcare, especially high-level specialized hospital investment projects. Coming to Bến Tre means searching for the colors and the culture of an Oriental region, understanding the sustainable value of humanity, and means coming to the cheerful vitality of a young city full of action and creativity to integrate and develop in pace with the world. Coming to Bến Tre to discover and to feel the vibrant, bustling rhythm and yet tranquil and soulful of life of the Mekong wetlands. Coming to Bến Tre means coming to strong commitments and determination of the province's leaders and an innovative, creative, and dynamic local government system. It is also the image of today's coconut homeland, dynamics and confidence in its path to integration, and welcoming friends and investors from everywhere in the world. Bến Tre, the ideal destination of the investors.